What are your thoughts on everything happening in hip hop? Obviously, you know, Thug and Gunna.
Honestly, I think like I'm glad you asked me that because like it's even spooky to speak on it, but
Right.
I feel like we're in the most nastiest place because right now, like the RICO charge was made for the Mafia, for John Gotti and these guys, 60-year-old Italians who catch smacks every day and don't speak on phones. See what I'm saying? Organized crime. And what they're doing now is they're RICOing rappers because you know a couple, you know, criminals. If you're coming out of a impoverished area, you're gonna know criminals. But that's part of the beauty of hip hop, that we've been able to turn a negative into a positive. I saved my whole team's life off of rap. Everybody that I'm with got 5+ years in jail, right? So in prison. So we got people in this room. This is 22 years in jail, sitting here right now, right?
Damn.
So
crazy.
and right now we're taking it and making it a positive. So to judge rappers off of or to because what the feds are doing right now, they're picking on rappers too because it's a more sensational case. So if you present your boss a case, yo, we got these dudes over here doing this, we got these guys doing this, and we got these guys doing this, but these guys have a rapper. The feds are gonna say, oh, fuck those guys is killing everybody and fuck those guys is killing everybody. Let's go for the rapper. I don't care if they shot somebody in the ankle because we're gonna be all on the media. They're clout chasing. It's the first time in life they probably clout chased before, but the feds is clout chasing right now. There's real crimes and real shit going on. And Thug and them didn't even get hit by the feds, but it's bigger than that. Like, it's a war on hip hop and people don't understand and they'll go, oh, well, you shouldn't be doing crime. Bro, you don't know what's going on because by the time they hit you with those charges, a lot of times you can't even fight that shit because it's just, they're coming down on you like you're the Mafia. They're using those resources. A lot of these guys are like, bro, a lot of these guys are just artists trying to bring their friends into a better life. And they're getting victimized for being connected to people from their neighborhood and shit like that. So it's really nasty. And like even more than that, like you know about like gentrification RICOs?
No.
They'll take a projects, right? Let's say in New York. Let's say it's a gentrified neighborhood. They'll take a projects and say, let's call it Woodrow Wilson Projects or some shit. Or let's not say that because it's you know that I don't want to wish that. I know a couple Woodrow Wilson projects. So let's just say Projects A, right? Whatever, Projects A. So they'll look at that projects and go, all right, we're going to RICO this projects because it's in a gentrified neighborhood. Like, we want to gentrify this neighborhood. We want to rid it of all crime, the people who have been staying here. And so what they'll do is they'll say, all right, these guys throw up an A or whatever the sign is for the projects. It doesn't have to be necessarily like a real gang, right? But they'll take that projects and say, all these guys represent these projects. They could not even chill with each other. But let's say this guy's pimping, this guy shot somebody, this guy's selling pills, and they all throw up this whatever the fuck they throw up for that projects, right? Now, all right, we're gonna RICO that projects. So you RICO the whole projects as a gang, even though that projects, that's just where you're from. You're not even in a clique with these people, but they RICO the whole projects. And now once you get a charge like that, because Section 8 is going to kick you out. So that whole community got to move.
Right.
And so now all the gentrifiers where they built the complexes up and shit like that, it's just way easier for them. You see what I'm saying? So it's just nasty how they're using the RICO law.
Facts.
It's nasty. It's super nasty. And I don't think people understand how this shit was created for the Mafia.
Yeah.
For the fucking Mafia. Not for guys who go and rap on stages and know somebody who fucking shot somebody in 1995. Like, stop, man. That shit is crazy. But, you know, prayers up for YSL.
Right.
And every artist that's trying to come from negative to a positive because it's so fucking hard because the U.S. government has decided to clout chase instead of actually cleaning the streets up. And it's nasty in general when you think about it, how they come. Like, if you know somebody's a murderer, right, and you want to save the streets and shit, why you don't take him off the streets? Why you wait till he kills 7 more people? That makes no sense. So you don't care about the community. You don't care about civilians.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, it's nasty. I really, it's disgusting.
Right. What's worse is they use the rap lyrics against them.
And that's terrible too. So for Young Thug, what they put Gunna in jail for saying that he said YSL, we got 1,000 round choppers. Bro, they also say shit like I fucked a bitch on the moon. So how could you put that in court?
Right.
How could you put that in court? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Young Thug, they saying, oh, he said this. He says the craziest shit in the world. And right there, that should get that charge dropped. All lyrics should be thrown out on the fact that, yeah, he also said me and Elvis so dope together. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it doesn't make sense. Like he says incredible, crazy shit that could never happen in real life. So if he's saying that, how can you say that these raps are real, but these aren't?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make sense.
Right.
If that makes sense. Yeah, that's nasty. The day that, I'm telling you, and I hope that Gunna and them fight that shit so fucking hard because it's gonna be a real slippery slope if they can really start indicting rappers off their lyrics.
Fact.
Because this shit is music. And there's so many rappers lying in their music.
That part.
There's so many rappers lying in their fucking music. So how could you can't put a metric of, oh, I'm a RICO rappers for rapping, because there's so many people, even it's nasty, they could get you over the phone, right? But there's guys that's lying over the phone.
Yeah.
There's guys who might tell their man, yo, I saw so-and-so and I dumped on. No, you didn't.
Right.
There's a lot of liars. This is 2022. It's the most liars in the world.
Right.
We're in the era of the most liars that have ever existed in history. So how could you use what the fuck they say in a RICO charge? I don't know. That's nasty.
Facts. I just interviewed Nick Cannon on Wednesday. He said the same shit. He's like, that's like getting an actor for his lines in a movie.
Right. That's crazy to me.
It's crazy. Damn. On a positive note, well, real quick, I saw you say,
on a positive note,
I saw your post. You told Soulja you're the first rapper to promote a concert in cuffs. Did he respond to that at all?
Oh, nah.
Okay. I love Soulja. That's my guy. So I was just wondering.
Yeah.
That was funny, though.
That.
What are you in cuffs for, first of all?
No, just like a disorderly. Like I pulled up in a parking space and the police told me it's not a parking space, but I said it is a parking space. No, the police told me to move because there's a turning lane, and I said, but this is a parking space. And they said, no, it's not. Just move anyway. And I'm like, no, but you just have to give me a reason to move. Because that's like telling me to get off the sidewalk. And he said, well, I'm going to call backup. And I said, well, I have to stand on this. And I got out my car and I took the parking ticket and I put it on the thing and wait till the people came. And then they just had me in cuffs for like 4 hours. I was so bored.
4 hours?
Yeah, standing out there. My whole session went by because they couldn't get a person. They had to, they had to get a person to pull up. We're in Times Square. I don't know what the fuck happened. But,
damn.
Might have been 3.5 hours. I don't know.
That's a long time.
Felt like 90 hours.
Right.
But yeah, I'm so bored. And my manager kept telling me to do the drop for the show. So I'm like, or the club. And I'm like, just do it right now, Gabe.
Yo, that's hilarious. Content, right?
Yeah, for sure. Good content.
Man.
Promoted the shit out that show.
You say you're a product of a miracle. Why do you think God spared you?
I don't like talking about godly incidents because there's a lot of ungodly people out there.
Why do you think you were spared? My bad.
Well, God spared me from a lot of things. And it's crazy because but I've realized, like, on the internet, if you talk about like a godly moment, that's like people who believe in UFOs or something, right? Like, so I don't particularly understand them when they say they saw a UFO. But I don't know what you saw,
I hear
But it's more like what God would like, I talked about a divine intervention moment and all these fucking whiz kids on the internet, that could never happen. So it's like, I keep my miracles to myself, but God spared me through a lot of things for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, and God definitely spared me, on a few specific nights, and those are nights that I think of, like, these divine intervention moments are the moments that I think of whenever I go into anything. Like if I got a huge concert, it's 15,000 people, whatever, something that might give me butterflies or something, I just remember what the fuck, I'm not even supposed to be here. And so, I go back to those moments and that gets me through for real.
I respect that. Man, do you have any goals for yourself in your career, your personal life?
Yeah, I want to, like, I was talking about it earlier. Like, I feel like I want to save I want to save people. That's what I want to do at this point. I want to save the youth. There's so many talented artists that really haven't had a shot to be great. And I just want to, it feels like a race sometimes to save the youth, because what I do even now, I got people out the way. I got people that would be in the streets. They're out here in California doing positive rap shit with me. But I really want to just get to the point where I got a bag so I could put artists on and they could take their friends, and it just, that cycle repeats. That's my ultimate goal, just to let some people escape the grave and escape the jail cells, for real.
Absolutely. And that's why I respect you too. Is there anything else you want to let the people know? They're telling me it's time to go. You got somewhere to go.
Oh.
You busy man.
I'll stay for life. Fuck that.
No, we good. We rapping anyways. But yeah, is there anything else you want to let the people know? Something they should know about you? What are you most excited for? The project, obviously, May 27th, Blanco.
Yeah. May 27th, Blanco. Good music. Just know, like, I'm coming from a pure place, you know, a real pure place in an age where a lot of artists is doing this shit off of gimmicks. I bare my soul in all these records. Like, this shit is me. And HLR, man, boom! Big 617. God.
I love it. Awesome.